It's just spinning. Hi, guys. How are you today? We got some good stories to talk about today. First, we're going to talk about what's going on with Porsha behind the scenes, what I found out from a close insider, how she's trying to set Dennis up. It's hard to believe, but if you look at her actions, it's so true. And then we're going to talk about Kathy Hilton, how the whole cast is pissed at her, including Kyle, because they paid her more money. I mean, and she's only been on a hot minute. And then we're going to talk about Prince Andrew possibly paying off his accuser, Virginia Giuffres. I mean, if that doesn't scream guilty, I don't know what does. So let me go ahead, play my intro, allow more people into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi guys, how are you? Let's get into this. So I was talking to an insider behind the scenes about Porsha moving today. Let me put this picture up. She's supposed to be, she's not supposed to be. She moved, her and Dennis moved into not Dennis. Look at me. I'm just so anxious to get this story out. Her and Simon moved into a new home, $7 million home, and she gave her own old home to her mother. God, what's the mom's name? Miss Diane. And so we were talking about this, and they said, yeah, everything's going according to plan. And I said, what plan? And they said, Porsha doesn't love Simon. He was the next best thing for her because ultimately, what's his name? Dennis wasn't going to marry her. He just wasn't going to marry her. And so she got with Simon as a part of her revenge. And, he has money, allegedly. We don't know how much. And what she wanted to do when she came on the show was try to discredit him, make him look dumb, because she plans on taking him to court and getting full custody of Pilar because she wants to have the say when he can and can't see his child. And I thought, what? That's really vindictive, if that's for lack of a better word. And she's also trying to portray herself off now to be the victim. She wants to say that she's a single mom. And I said she didn't, and they pointed this out. Look in the her comments. She says, starting new start. Oh, okay, that's what her mom says. She says, my home for me has been manifested, a manifestation of my independence. Me working hard, being able to afford a home like this in a gated community, raising my daughter on my own. She's acting like Dennis doesn't help. She wants to portray herself to be a single mom and that Dennis did her wrong and he's not taking care of his kid. She's going to try to throw a whammy on him when they go to court and ask for full custody. And then everyone's saying, because that nonsense that Storm did the other day by saying that Dennis R'd her, this is a part of Porsha's plan too. What reason would she not mention that in the beginning? It makes no sense. This is all backfiring on her, by the way. I don't think the public is gonna buy it. I really don't. I mean, we'll talk about it later. You do all this because somebody doesn't want to marry you? You try to make them look bad. You have your crazy cousin come on and accuse him of heinous crimes because the R word is a heinous crime. Porsha's sicker than we thought. I really used to like Porsha. I'm being told she acts nowhere near the way that we think she does. She's not bubbly and friendly. She has to have all the attention. And I don't know if you guys remember, I had brought her cousin on before, and the cousin had said the same thing. She's like self-centered and conniving. This is terrible. It speaks to your character. isn't some plot that a producer threw in your lap. This is a scheme all devised by Porsha. Disgusting. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's gone from bad to worse. But I will say this, that she's trying to portray him to be somebody that he's not, this terrible guy that doesn't take care of his child. I feel like it's going to backfire on her. You can't do things like that. What is wrong with Porsha? It's just doesn't make any sense. So you're going to marry a guy you don't even love. How's this going to work out? How's this going to work out? For money and to get back at Dennis. He was a friend of Dennis. Like what? Huh? Who does? She's mad. At the end of the day, she's mad because this man will not marry her. It's disgusting, kind of sick. It's kind of sick. I mean, women get their heart broken every day. You move on. You find someone else, you move on. You want to have full custody of the kid so you could say when he can and can't see the kid. You want control over that too? This is going to be a mess. This is going to be a mess. Now let's move on to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Oh, this is good, people. This is good. Oh my. So the cast is pissed at Kathy Hilton because she got a raise. And as Perry would say, a raise for sleeping. Remember, she would fall asleep. They're really upset with her. They feel like you're not even a full-time housewife, and they want to know how much she's making. Well, we know how much she's making. Do you guys remember when when Rich Andrew came on and told us that he found out that she's making $600,000, close to what Erica's making, who's been there, 6-7 years? What are they going to try to run her off too, like they did Lisa Vanderpump? And how can you be mad at your own sister, Kyle? That's not a good look for you. This is not a good look for you. They're paying her so much money. And you're right. They're right. She's not even a full-time housewife. And when she does come on, did we learn anything new about Kathy Hilton's life? That's a big fat no. She told us what she wanted to tell us. She doesn't talk about, what's the one that has the drug problems? Is it Conrad? Conrad, I think it's Conrad. She doesn't talk about the problems that's going on in their life. We haven't heard about Conrad, the loose cannon that can't, loves drugs, allegedly. Where's my alleged sign? Okay. Because this is not, this is stuff you can find out on the internet about his drug problems, but I got to put my sign up there. Allegedly on drugs. We didn't see Rick. We didn't get into a deep dive into her personal life. Now, granted, she is just a part-time, then why isn't she getting paid like part-time? So they're mad. And I knew sooner or later, if she was on that show long enough, Kyle would get jealous of Kathy. She already is, okay? But now you're making what the full-time housewives will make, and you're sleeping on the job, and you come on whenever you feel like it, and literally, remember when she fell asleep? Like, she was always sleeping in. Kyle would knock on her door, Kathy. Oh, yeah. What's up? No, get out my room, Kyle. Remember that? Get out. I'm asleep. Get out. It was so funny. And now you're getting paid to sleep while I have to work and get ridiculed. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not really funny, people. It's not. So we're talking about that. I'll take questions on that. The next story I want to talk about is Prince Andrew. Oh my gosh. Okay. Rumors are that he's going to make an offer to Virginia Guthries. They want to pay her off the same way that Jeffrey Epstein did. And that the Queen is willing to pay it for him. This is absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting. He's doing any and everything to try to get this trial thrown out. If that's not going to work, let's pay her off. He's doing any and everything that a guilty person would do. He is not coming off innocent at all. I hope she doesn't take the payoff. But, You don't know what she's going to do because she's took the payoff for Jeffrey. And there's rumors going around that Elaine could get a retrial. This. I can't look. I don't know. I just hope she doesn't take the payoff. She might. And that's a slap in the face to the other victims. It's a slap in the face to her. Why? I mean, but I don't know what it's like. They're probably pressuring the hell out of her. I mean, please, let's just be real here, people. He's not beyond, he's that grimy kind of guy to do what he did in the first place. I know they say that the legal age is 16 in England, but you're not in England. You were dealing with an American and you were in America when the crime happened. You got to follow our rules. It's just disgusting, the whole thing. And, you know, I guess I'm paranoid because I could see something like this happening. Porsha is using Simon to fund her Underground Railroad business. Y'all are so wrong. Let's start taking calls. Hold on. Hi, Perry.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey, Diva.
Hey.
What's up, Diva?
Hey.
I missed one. Hold on. We all want Andrew to be forced to go back to New York and be on trial. I hope he is. But
it's not going to happen.
Let's start with Porsha first, and then we'll talk about Andrew. Do you believe these rumors?
Yeah. I do. Yeah, I believe them.
What does that say? What kind of person Porsha is?
Well, you know what, though? Believe it or not, in the last few months, Porsha showed you what kind of person she is. And if you go back, for me, for people who've been watching the show, been telling Perry, no, man, she's an HO. I'm like, no. I didn't want to believe it. I digested. Look, she sleep with men on a regular, like she was breathing, like it's a natural thing. Like Porsha don't have these boundaries that you think she has. And then I guess because Dennis won't marry her, and so she's going through all these measures. She got an angry side too, and she's so angry at Dennis for whatever reason. Because I don't think she was this mad. She wasn't this mad at Cordell, was she?
She should have. No, she wasn't.
But
you're right.
It's something about Dennis, that she's mad about.
But this is vindictive, disgusting behavior. You're trying to make this man look like a bad father, a cheater, and he argued somebody.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's bad. I have no respect for Porsha. You never accuse a man of stuff like that because it makes it harder for real victims to come forward. And you're using this as a tool to get back at somebody because your controlling ass wants control over everything. You want to say when he sees his daughter, if he sees his daughter. I'm done with Porsha.
So am I, Sharrell. So am I. That's the lowest of the low. And when females want to play that game, utilize something so brutal that can destroy a person's life to accuse this man of the R word just so you can get your way, that is so gutter low. But Storm, but here she may be being manipulated by Porsha. If it is true and Storm is playing into the game, she's very low too, and it's a dangerous game that she is playing.
This is how I know that it's not true. If he argued you, why aren't we in court talking about this?
Right. Why did you come on the show?
Yeah.
I would have never came to that family, whatever, retreat or whatever, if I know that somebody that did something like that to me was going to be there. I would have never showed up. That's why, although I think somebody said it on the last show we did, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, there's no way they would play a game like that. But I'm leaning towards it because I couldn't figure out why would she go on this trip? This man did this to you. Why? And you worked for him several times. So you continue to work for him.
Oh, keep going. I'm heated. Go ahead.
No, I know. You continue to work for him, but he did all of this to you. If she's playing that game with Porsha, her and Porsha need to go down.
I mean, someone said, "Hey, Perry LeVar,
what's going on with your girl?"
Loose as a goose.
I'm just disgusted. Oh, I forgot to drop it. Hold on. I'm disgusted. I forgot to drop the link. That's how disgusted I am, because you are trying to destroy this man. When you say that somebody argued you, what are you doing, Porsha? You're not going to always win in life. Not everyone's going to think you're the best thing since sliced bread and want to marry you and take on all of your headaches and your dysfunction. I'm disgusted.
And you know what, Sharrell? Let's be clear. She's crazy. Why you want your daughter's father to be in her life? Like, why would you not want? I forget it. Like, be bigger than that. Grow up, because you slept with this man before being married to him. You didn't care about using any protection, so you got pregnant. This is all on you, boo. So now don't get mad and don't let Pilar suffer. Her dad and her mom belongs in their life. Be a grown-up and an adult. Let Dennis take her when he's supposed to take her. You take her when you're supposed to take her, and get over it. But we all know she's still in love with Dennis. You can clearly see it on this Porsha Family Matters. She gets too emotional and too invested in all of his business to really be in love with Simon. You sitting there saying, texting Dennis' mother, why is this chick here?
Yeah.
You blowing up at this dinner because of some past situation? Come on.
Even worse, I'm going to marry this guy who's a friend of Dennis to get back at Dennis.
Well, I mean, that's how.
What is wrong with Porsha?
What they call like a woman scorn. They'll do any damn thing.
She's a nut job.
A wife is a nice,
I can't watch it
all
anymore.
kind of shit.
This is going to backfire on her. You're going around saying that he's hiring people. Let's move on so I can take calls because I'm heated. Let's talk about Kathy Hilton. Why is Kyle jealous of her own sister?
Well, you know what? Go ahead, Perry. I'm sorry.
No, I would say she always been jealous of her, haven't she? Yeah. I mean, and you're saying why? Like her sister was more successful than she is. Her sister get more respect than she gets. Okay. I mean, I just stop at those two. That's good enough.
Damn.
Her sister's a Hilton. Her sister's a Hilton.
She's a Hilton.
And you know what? They're jealous about their salary. Now, I would be, if I ain't gonna lie, if I was one of the castmates and I've been working my butt off for 7 years straight, and now here comes this chick who's part-time and I'm a full-time person, and she's going there getting the same amount as me after one season, I would be pissed. I would be pissed.
And
I don't
she
blame
really
you though. Could you imagine being a full-time housewife where your husband affairs don't got exposed? You not taking care of your kids got exposed. This lady come in and take a nap and get more money. What's up with that?
She does. She's a couple of times, not one time. There was one time she fell asleep and Kyle went in the room. She said, "Get the hell out of here, Kyle. Yeah. I'm asleep." And she comes in and gets more money. Kyle. But listen. It is what it is. It's going to make for great television because I feel that Kyle can only hide her jealousy for so long.
But you know what, Sharrell, Kyle better be nice to her because the audience is not going to go for it. She dogged her other sister out when she was on the show. If she dogs Kathy out, they're going to flip on Kyle because she didn't protect her other sister when she was on the show.
Yeah.
If she doesn't protect Kathy, the audience will turn on her.
Yep.
What about Prince Andrew trying to pay off Virginia?
You know what? That's crazy too. But you know what? This trial will never go to New York. It's not going to happen. She's going to take the money. And, I really too much. I mean, I hate to say this. I too much can't blame her because just seeing justice is one thing, but seeing that cash might be another.
Perry, are you out of your mind?
No, I'm only saying this though, right? I mean, because
what? Stop! Just don't say anything else.
But no, let me say this though. I mean, I thought the guy said he didn't have no sweat gland, but he's sure sweating now.
Perry, okay, this is
what's
Perry,
up?
Stop. Perry, stop.
Well, you know what, Sharrell? Here's the problem I have, right? If this really happened to you and you want justice, I don't care what number came across that table. You would be like, no. Take this to court. Take this to the highest power. I want to see him get prosecuted. And you can still, after he get prosecuted, you could still do a civil suit.
Yeah.
I would rather see you do it that way than to just take money up front to shut up. So
Okay, let me ask you this, though.
shut up money.
So how many years has this been, though?
Hey,
What's up, Gabor? How many years has it been since
good?
I don't know, but how many years has it been? Gabor take the money too.
Girl, true colors, Perry. You're finally seeing your girl true colors.
Yeah, you know what? I most definitely do.
We've been saying this from a mile away.
I see her true colors, and I only have a black and white TV.
Now, it's really disgusting what she's doing, Gabor. She is saying that this man are the person. She's trying to act like she's a single mom, not getting any help. She's taking him to court for full custody. You're not a single mom. Dennis has enough money to take care of his kid.
But how you gonna take somebody to court for full custody when we don't ever see her with the baby?
Oh,
Hey, Gabor. Hey, Gabor, what's Kenya's phone number? I owe her an apology.
I don't know.
I owe her an apology. I gotta apologize.
We don't want you. Clean Twirl don't want you, Perry. You don't want you. Don't need you. You was Team Slut.
Hey, Gabor.
I
always thought she was fine too.
Now that's quite disgusting and unloyal. Now you want to be Team Kenya?
Kenya, all the way. Matter of fact, next week I'm gonna come on with a Kenya T-shirt.
I can't give you Team Kenya number. I can't give you Kenya number. Remember, I told you Kenya blocked me. I don't know what Kenya blocked me for. But remember, I told you Kenya had blocked me.
It's just disgusting. Let's start taking calls. Hold on. Hi, Miriam.
Hey, hi guys.
Hey, Miriam.
What did you want to sound off on first? Because this is
both of them, their plans backfired. Kyle and Porsha.
Who did? Say it again.
Kyle and Porsha. Both of them, their plans backfired. Kyle brought Kathy as like to redeem herself and be like again likable by people after what they did to Denise.
Mm-hmm.
So that backfired her big time. And Kathy, she was making tons of money. I'm sure now, and her deal is that whatever she puts on the show as brands, she's not going to give Bravo any pay cut out of that. Because usually the housewives, they do that. Whatever they promote, percentages for Bravo. That's that, and I'm happy that Kyle, she must be eating herself up, but she knows she needs her sister. Without her sister, she won't be able to withstand. And to be honest with you, it's not new that she hates his sister. She's done that with Kim. So
Kim.
Yeah, but now she will have to tame herself a little bit more. As for Porsha, Will lies. Her name is not Porsha Williams. Like this is not new. Will lies. Yeah, it's mispronounced. Her name is mispronounced everywhere. This is not the first time that she is vindictive and tries to ruin someone's reputation. After she divorced Cordell, she started naming him Cordelia, right? Allegedly.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And then Candy, what she did to Candy. She accused her of the R too, right? And for me now, I think what she thought she would gain with this show, and she's not the smartest tool in the shed. Let's face it.
Never been.
Never been. And this is not new too. I always told you that, Perry, but welcome to the light where Kenya lives.
Well, you know what? That's true.
Perry, you gotta eat crow.
You are right though. I mean, she's like if she was a tool in a toolbox, she'd be like a adjustable wrench.
No, she wouldn't even be a tool. She'll be a nail.
Yeah,
she'll be a nail. We wouldn't even give her enough tool.
I think what's really pissing off Porsha is that Dennis rose as a fan favorite. Like even me, I never thought I would like him. I learned so many new words with him, like lingo. I'm educating myself,
Yeah.
and I fast forward everything. But when Dennis comes, I watch.
But y'all don't believe what Storm's saying? Y'all don't believe that she was? Oh my God! So so he slept with one of the girls that worked at the cigar at the lounge, and we still don't believe what Storm's saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
but that's
if
a
that
difference,
happened-
Gabor. That's a difference, don't you think? Like, okay, if I slept with somebody, it don't mean I are them. Does
Yes.
it?
It proves that he will get down with his employees.
Well, no. But if they got down and he didn't R her, that means she was willing to get down with him too, right?
I'm not
Yes.
saying R. I'm saying sexually harassed.
Consent.
Oh well, I mean,
I don't think
maybe
so.
she could have been, but why is she just saying it now?
Well, Gabor, do I think he's flirty with people? Absolutely, 100%. Do I think he flirt with everybody, probably in every one of his little establishments, his 11 that he said he has? Absolutely. But I said this before, my problem with Storm is this man did this to you. He did it to you before this retreat. Why would you go on a retreat?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
that's one of the major problems I'm having with her. If I know that somebody that did something to me or that has been harassing me or whatever is going to be somewhere, if I know up front, I'm not going. Now, if I happen to end up in the place and see them there, then I got to make a decision while I'm there. But she knew ahead of time, and she never had to get on that plane.
But just like saying, why would she show up to work? I feel like, flirting, if you're flirting with me and I'll be like, oh, I'm not interested, and you keep on doing it, that could become harassment.
Sure.
But here's the thing, Gabor. If she was harassed, if he R'd her, why aren't we dealing with this in court? Why do we deal with it on a reality TV show?
Sharrell, I have a
She's
question
dealing with
for
it
you.
in social media, right? Because it didn't come out on the show.
Porsha
Well,
sure didn't
that's
take
okay,
nobody
this-
to court.
Yeah.
Porsha didn't take nobody to court when she was lying.
Can I say something about that? I feel like Porsha, she is delusional, trying to take full custody of a little PJ, because
Laura.
let's face it, Dennis has a repertoire of footage that shows that she is not a fit mom. She can show her with Bolo. He can show her like hugging everybody. He can show her like trying to beat Cynthia, chasing that girl in the dark alley. And now the new show, she wasn't scared of Dennis. She was like swinging her hand on him. So
You're saying two could play that game. She better be careful. Amy J, what did you want to sound off on today? What's that, Miriam? What you say?
Hey, Amy.
I'm just adding into. Hey,
hi, Amy J.
How you guys doing?
What did you want to sound off on today?
Good.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
No, I was just gonna say about Porsha.
No,
you
you guys can't hear her?
I
can hear her good.
Me too.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Amy. Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, I was saying I was gonna going to speak about the whole Porsha thing. I'm just piggybacking off what everybody said. I don't tend to believe anything.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. You're fading in and out. I'm sorry.
She was under the fire.
Amy, we can't hear you. You're fading in and out. Can you hear us?
Diva, your name on here, girl.
Again,
Here.
wait, let me leave it come back.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Go
Why
ahead.
don't nobody like Dougie? Why don't nobody like Dougie? Everybody loves Kim. She got Kim off the show, and now Sharrell done boosted Kathy up to get this good contract, and don't nobody like Dougie no more.
Come and get in the front seat.
Hi,
Go
Nina.
get
What
your
did you say?
I'm sorry, I was talking to my daughter. Hey y'all, Happy New Year.
Happy
New Year. What's up,
Yeah,
Chick?
it was the first time I've seen it. Did you want to sound off on? What did you want to sound off on today? Because
Yeah, I want to sign off on that little heifer. I was team Porsha too.
I
But
know.
I just can't get in the front. I just cannot even continue to watch her show. Because one thing for sure, I stopped was the fight. One thing for sure, she's making Dennis out to be a bad parent.
yeah,
And she's dogging his mama in the process.
yeah,
That's where you need to stop. You know,
yeah.
you dogging
Yeah.
his mama. His mama
Yeah.
know you for who you really are. She probably never really liked her because she probably felt like she was an opportunist, with her record, and you making Dennis out to be a bad father. He's not.
He's not.
Like Gabor said, we do not even even see Pilar anymore. You all up in that bald head man's face.
We see
You know
her
what
with
I'm
Dennis.
saying?
Yeah.
She did say
She Jefferson
Pilar was
Dennis.
at the retreat.
Yeah, we ain't seen him. Where's she at?
She didn't want to show
Manny.
her because of all the craziness that's going down.
Who believes
No,
that?
Pilar, I don't believe it either. I do not believe it because she brought that family there for one reason. So she said, I am Team Lori. What is your issue? Because you the one who wanted all of this. And
Yeah.
and she's turning it around. And then Storm, no. I don't believe that.
Nina, I seen Pilar more with Simon than I seen with Porsha.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
See, they pop up on Instagram all the time. I had to stop following Porsha because I was tired of getting the notification. Here she go again. You know, but I just don't believe Storm. I do not like Storm. I do not like Storm. I think she is whatever Porsha says. Yes, yes, yes. Where you sitting, Porsha? What are you gonna do, Porsha? What are you eating, Porsha? You eating mushrooms? I don't like them. I don't like them. They dogging Dennis, and they hate the fact that Dennis is the star of the freaking show. That's all it is.
Let me read this really quick before we talk to Callie. Hi, Ranu. How are you? He says Storms claims that Dennis did all of this to her when she was between the ages of 18 and 19. Yet she let Dennis throw her a birthday party at 21. Make it make sense. Yeah.
Make it make sense.
She said that wasn't true. She said that wasn't true. She said Dennis didn't throw her no party.
And
He did say
why would Porsha want to co-parent with someone like that? That tells us how good of a mother or not she is.
That's
well, she shouldn't have got pregnant. She shouldn't have got pregnant. She should have
she did
an
that
application.
intentionally.
She should have took application. That's all I
Remember what she said when she knew how deep his bank account was, the more she opened herself up for Dennis.
The more she bent over because he swam down. Dennis swam down. She all about just bending over. She ain't got no kind of nothing excitement to her. That's what he think. I don't know. I just hear.
I'm no pillow princess.
Callie, what do you want to sound off on?
I think in this situation, like the commenter just said, they're all fake and everybody involved is a bad person. Regarding Porsha, I think Kathy is just a kooky, funny, rich woman, and that's going to be her role on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome to the club.
But Kathy, where was the funny? Where was the funny? Because I think we missed it.
She's just very kooky. She's just like this kooky, eccentric, rich woman. And that's going to be her role on the show. It's not going to be having all this drama.
That's on
it's going to be just, I'm rich and I'm kooky. Look at me. I'm pestering my sister and bossing her around. You know?
Now, see, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing, though. When Kim was on there and it was kooky, it was crackish. Y'all say that she got these drug problems and everything else. But when Kathy do it because she got money now, it's kooky and it's sweet and funny.
Now,
I don't
I'm
like
with you 100% on that.
Yeah, you're right, the boy.
Right.
It's a difference how they treated Motel 6 than they treat Hilton. You know what I'm saying?
Perry. Who is Motel 6?
Kim.
Not Kim. Is not
Perry. Why are you trying to go against all my girls?
No. I don't mean it in that sense, boy. What I'm saying is Kathy got way more money. So Kyle figures she can dog out Kim, but she can't do Kathy that way.
No,
that's what I'm saying. I don't mean it.
I'm talking about the fans. I'm talking about the fans. When Kim do something, it was crackhead and all this other type of stuff. But when Kathy do it, it's cute.
Well, I mean, I don't see that. I'm with you. I don't see nothing cute about Kim or funny. Maybe I slept through it.
Kathy put eardrops in her eyes.
Kim was super funny. Remember when she talked about the
Kathy put eardrops in her eyes. That's a Kathy was drinking.
Regarding the situation with Porsha, I think everybody is wrong. I do think that there was some sort of workplace harassment that happened that no one thought was a big deal until they could use it to their advantage.
Oh God!
If Kim was drinking Red Bulls,
advantage. All of a sudden, yes, workplace harassment. I was harassed, but this is something that people have known about for years and no one cared. And I also do see where you guys are coming from because when Porsha says she's not getting child support, my antenna went up because I'm like, you're probably not getting child support because he has the kid 50% of the time. If you have physical 50-50 custody, you don't get child support. Exactly. So that was, to me, that's when my red flag went up on Porsha. I was like,
yeah, but she ain't too bright. Porsha ain't too bright. She probably figured if she got full custody, she should still get child support.
And then her also trying to keep saying that Simon is this girl's parent. Simon is not this child's parent. Simon is some man that you're with from the moment. You've been married and divorced before. You guys are probably not going to stay together.
He's not even her husband yet.
The man has his own children.
He ain't gonna be a
$7 million house. Hey, Sharrell, let me say something. You can drop me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so on the Instagram, Garcelle was quoted as saying, Carmen Electra. Wouldn't it be nice if Carmen Electra showed up on Beverly Hills as one of the housewives? And Carmen Electra hit her back, say something like, it would be nice. I wish Carmen Electra would come up in there and stir it up. Shake that.
That name sound familiar.
She used to date Prince, remember?
Was she a stripper?
Well,
I'm done with him.
Huh?
Dennis Rodman.
Rodman boy famous.
He was the one who Michael Jordan called in the bed with Dennis when he was supposed to be at practice.
Oh God!
What? Oh yeah! Oh Lord!
Did y'all see the thing? The 10-part series?
No, I didn't watch it.
With Michael Jordan.
I remember that
from here, and we don't like him in North Carolina, so he's good. Oh, he's good over there.
All the money he put in North Carolina.
He had what money? Tell me what he.
Well,
did.
he bought the NBA team, the Charlotte Hornets.
That failed.
He put a health clinic over there
that don't nobody go to. It's one health clinic nobody goes to. It's in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's too expensive. I'm telling you.
Oh my God,
I'm telling you, we don't like him.
Now, Nina, you ain't. I can't let you do that to Michael now.
I did.
Not MJ.
He been from North Carolina.
Buy his wife a $40 million yacht. Doesn't that make
she got them twins? She got them twins, so.
Oh my God. All right, I got a long line. Let me bring up some. You got any last words, Callie?
Oh, my last words is that Porsha should have been able to buy that house by herself. She's focused on the wrong things. She needs to be focused on building her empire, building what Dennis has. If Dennis can do it, you can do it. Simon, I think, was born with money. That's a little bit different. But Porsha still has a mentality that she has to lay up with a man to get money. But she's way past that.
That's how she was raised.
Years.
Yep.
But if your mama was getting that in your head since she was a child, what else you gonna do if her mama was getting that in her head?
She grew up with that disease, begitis. I mean, she's begging for everything, cash and attention.
Why a woman who's been on TV for almost a decade is thinking that she needs to go and lay up with, let's just face it, these unattractive men to get a little bit of money that she should already have.
But that's what I'm saying. She probably ain't even, but she, Porsha ain't never made the money that the other girls made. She never really made the money that the other girls made. She was taking pay cuts because she didn't know how to behave.
I'm not talking about from the show. You can build a whole brand. There are people who are Instagram influencers.
The brand.
Listen, Porsha did rise up from the dust because when she left Cordell, she had zero. She did rise up from the dust, but I think Porsha more just wants to be married. And right now, this thing with Dennis, she is getting. I mean, this thing with Simon, she's trying to get back at Dennis. She really wants to be with Dennis. And so she's thinking, because if you're going to sit there and parade around and act crazy at this retreat, and you mad that Dennis has a date there, why are you mad? You got your whole fiance there. So this little show she's putting on is to try to make Dennis jealous and drive him out of his mind, but he don't give two rats behind. He's still doing his thing.
Will ever get over these accusations? I don't think he's ever going to get over this. I think this is the end of them two being cordial with each other.
You can't tell me You can't say I ard someone and I'll get over it.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
a long line.
yeah.
Let me bring up a new crew. Thank you guys for calling
Bye,
in. I
y'all.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Sharrell,
Thank you,
can I
guys.
say one more thing about Porsha
Go ahead.
before you drop me?
Yeah.
I just feel like she is like she's spitting in the plate that she's eating from. She is trying to ruin Dennis and all and his name as a businessman, because this is not easy. Just like almost what she did with Candy. And where does she think she's gonna feed the PJ from? And by the way, I think she left her kid with her mom, and that her mom didn't come to the retreat last minute, because this was all planned. I think she brought Storm there to create a storm, and that's what they wanted. And they thought that Dennis would take the bait, but he didn't. And it's obvious that she's the one trying to hit him. And Simon was, was holding her back, from what I see from the ads that they do. So she, listen, if she rose from the dust, when she rose, she sneezed on the dust and it all went away, because by now she should have some coins in the bank. And from what I see, she doesn't, because she relies on a man from the day
But
she was born.
I read something, to be honest with you. I read something about her helping Dennis out with some stuff. I mean, not Dennis, Simon. I keep mixing their names up. I read something that she was helping Simon out pay some stuff. We got to dig more into this, because it's Porsha. This is not about Porsha not having money. This is about Porsha always wanting to be married and be with a man. She really wanted to be with Dennis. Dennis even said, literally 2 seconds before she told me she was engaged to Simon, he said, she just asked me back for the ring. So how are you first of all, before you jump into another relationship, you should heal. So Porsha did no healing. And even her new fiance said that on the show too. He said, I don't think Porsha really wants Dennis. She just needs to heal. She's still hurt. So if you're still hurt, what are you doing? Get ready to marry someone else and move in a home with them. Who does that? And also, you could tell us about her really trying to piss Dennis off, because she was not going to leave that home for nobody. She even told Dennis, she made Dennis move far away from his work to come live in that home with her. She said, I'm not moving. And now all of a sudden, for somebody you met 2 seconds ago, you're moving and you bought this $7 million home with him, and you're not married to him. Come on, Porsha. This is about her trying to slam it to Dennis, to make him
wants to be right.
All right.
And she wants to destroy whoever doesn't do her way. She doesn't have a daddy contract with Dennis, so she will never get full custody of Pilar, never, especially because he is a provider. And every time I saw Pilar on the show, she was with Dennis and her grandma, Dennis' mom. So I just don't. She's really so dumb. I'm like, I can't. My brain cells die.
They've been saying before. All right,
Miriam.
Thank you, Miriam. I'm trying to bring in some more
guys.
calls. Take care.
Bye.
What were you saying, Gabor?
No, they've been saying before, I was born, never trust a big butt and a smile. And that's what I've been trying to tell Perry this whole time. That the girl wasn't no
Hey, Corey. Hey, Buzz. Hi, Ty. Let's start with Ty, because Ty is crazy. Ty,
hey, Ty.
Ty, don't bring no mess.
I ain't gonna bring no mess. I ain't gonna bring no mess today. At least I ain't gonna bring no mess. But Sharrell, let's talk about Kathy for 2 seconds. I don't understand what you see in Kathy, because it's not giving what it was supposed to give. Like what Kathy does everything that Kim did, but Kim got chastised for it.
Oh, okay. I see you called Gabor and said we're gonna stick together on this video.
If Kim had been drinking a Red Bull at 4:00 in the morning, right, Sharrell would have drug her. Okay.
If Kim had missed the activity, a day of filming, we would be on this show every week trying to defend Kim, trying to figure out what drugs she's on and everything. But because Kathy do it, it's okay. Because she got money, Sharrell, I hope she's giving you some of this money. Sharrell, I hope she's
But
also giving you some of this money.
Ty Sharrell helped her get there because Sharrell pinned her as the fan favorite before the show was even over. She was calling Kathy the Queen. And then the next thing you know, Kathy was sitting back, not filming, until she got her extra cash, and now she got it.
But see, I think that Kathy learned how. I think that Big Kathy, ain't that the mama name? Big Kathy taught her how to sniff for a trick. Big Kathy taught her how to sniff for a trick. And Bravo is a trick. The girl on her first season, she a friend of the show, and they made the reunion look like her backyard. So they doing all that for me. Let me see how much I can get from them. Let me see how much I can get. And so her mama didn't also teach her how to get BJs at the bar, but her mama also taught her how to sniff the trick and how to get the money. Her mama taught her how to get to the bag. See, Kim,
good boy, you talking about Miss Hilton.
I know what I'm talking about. I know what I read. Y'all didn't hear about Big Kathy?
Yeah, we heard about that.
Big Kathy, like Miss Diane. She from that school, old school, like Miss Diane.
Oh God.
But I'm just saying, like, how can you be a queen and you're not even a full-time cast member? Like, I feel like Sharrell, that you're out here just placing tags on people just cause.
Y'all
most queens don't work, Ty. Most queens don't work. Okay, the rest of them are just pawns. You understand?
Y'all gonna get off me today, okay? I like Kathy Hilton. She deserves the raise. I would be mad too, though, if I was jealous, Kyle. Jealous Kyle is jealous. Look at V. Y'all need to stop.
Hey, V.
Look at V.
I'm saying. I hope that Kathy...
Oh, before I want to.
Sharrell, I think V will go get your money. I think V. I think that V. If you send V over there, V gonna go get your money. You know, V gangster. V gangster. She'll make sure Kathy pay you.
Sharrell,
I wanted to say this really quick. Andrea's not here today, my bestie, and she's sick, guys. She does have COVID, and we just all wish that you get well soon, Andrea. We miss you.
Wishing you the best, Andrea.
Love you, Andrea.
Yeah.
Love you, girl.
Love you, Andrea.
Okay,
Brenda says, love you, girl.
Buzz, what did you want to sound off on?
Okay, y'all. I'm only here to talk about Porsha because I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired.
Okay.
Now, at this point, I gotta agree with my girl, the gray-haired diva. Hey. On the fact that she's right. Porsha just wanted to get married. Now, actually, all of y'all are right. And it's crazy because she's right. She did want to be married. So that's why she was like, hey, it's Christmas. If you really want to work on this relationship, let's get re-engaged on Christmas. If you really want this to work. He didn't bring the ring. So, like he said, in January, we were still together. By March, you engaged to somebody else. I'm just thinking this is crazy. He took the mature way out and was trying to, in the public, trying to be supportive, and he thought it was crazy, which is understandable. Like, it's obvious that she wants to be with Dennis. She even said it herself. She said, we would still be together right now if you would have gave me the ring. So that's telling you that right there. Now, gray hair diva though, here's the thing. She has dropped the ball in regards to some coins. Has she had a come up from Cordell? Yes. But who in their right mind quits all their jobs?
Yeah.
You quit Housewives, you quit Dish Nation. Where's your money about to come from? Yeah, you do your Amazon Lives and you got this show. And yes, the ratings went up for that fight. But guess what? Next week, because everybody's over this, they see who you are. You can't keep your hands to yourself. And Sharrell, I know you don't like Candy, but Candy was right about Porsha.
Yeah.
When she said you need to learn how to control yourself.
Yeah.
She got offended. But who's still putting hands on people? Porsha.
Yeah.
When Candy tried to tell her, hey, remember when they was trying to be cordial the very first time? When she went to Ty's birthday party, remember they had that big falling out after Phaedra, and they tried to be cordial. She invited her to Ty's party. They got, she got into it with her assistant Jamie because Jamie and Porsha got a pass. So they got into it, and they got into it about Dennis because Dennis is a cheater. And she was trying to tell her as a friend, like, hey, we being cordial, we cool. I'm letting you know this man's got a reputation. He likes to sleep around. He puts these women's names on his, he gets these women's names tattooed on his body. I'm just
animals.
She got offended.
Animals. Don't forget the animals. Don't forget the animals, boo.
Yep.
Good boy, stop.
They said that. That
Yeah,
was
they
on the
did say
show.
that.
And what happened? But look, Sharrell, what happened? He cheated on her not only while she was pregnant, but after she was pregnant. So we might not like Candy, but Candy is actually is genuine. She might not be good TV, but she's a real, actual, genuine person. I think that's the thing. She's not good for reality TV because she's too busy like doing her real life and being who she is, and ain't trying to turn up for the camera. So
Candy
enough
a
about
freak.
her.
Candy
But
a freak.
yeah, she is, but she don't deny that either.
Hold on, Buzz.
She's a freak.
Everybody
She's a
wants
freak. The boy's right. She's a freak.
I said trick. She letting someone over there take over the money.
Oh
Right.
yeah, okay. She that
We know
too.
she had a problem when you're going to name your daughter at the dentist ex that he already tattooed on his body. Remember? That's how Pilar name came.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See? That's
Wait,
what
the
happened.
Pilar name is the name of one of Dennis' exes that he had already tattooed on his body. Because even Dennis was like, I don't think this is a good idea. Remember when they had the baby special? I forgot what they called it.
Oh, you watched that commercial?
I showed it.
The show. Remember her and Dennis had that baby special?
Tracking. I think it's Ty.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Diva. What were you saying?
Remember her and Dennis had that baby special, Porsha having a baby or whatever, and when she was pregnant, they was at her table in her house and they put names in the jar and what they was going to name the baby. And she said Pilar. He's like, Pilar? Pilar is one of his exes that he already had tattooed on his body. So Porsha is off her rocker. We know that.
Why would you do that?
Because she's crazy.
Cause she
crazy.
Look,
And she
Sharrell,
said we going to call her PJ.
She's not all the way there. She's not mature. She may be 40, but she's 14 in the mind.
Let's give Corey a chance to speak.
I know that's your girl, but you gotta admit, it's time for all these Porsha supporters to just shake their head in embarrassment.
I want y'all to give me. I want y'all to raise my name, but I've been saying it from day one. Ain't nobody ever believed me. Period. Argue me to the moon and back.
Hey, look, Gabor, didn't I apologize? I apologize.
But you got, you need to apologize for all the times. Every time we come on here, you need to be saying.
Look, I get it. I get it. Damn it! It's like you beating a dead horse. Like let it go.
You was beating it. You know how. Perry, you know what
I feel sorry for Perry. Poor Perry was such a supporter, and now he gets beat down every time they bring
every
up
day. I get beat down every day because she learned her trade behind 7-Eleven.
Ty and Buzz, I'm gonna drop you guys. Thank you for calling in. I'm trying to bring in more people at a quicker rate. Because
bye Buzz.
Bye guys.
Take care. Bye. Hold on, Corey. Let me bring the new people up.
Okay.
Let me start off with you. This is so funny. Hey, more evidence. Hi, Sin. How are you?
Hey guys.
Hey.
Lead off with Corey. Corey, what did you want to talk about?
Child. Let's talk about Kathy first.
Okay.
Let's talk about who's hunky dory first. It's all your fault, Sharrell. All your fault. Now, Auntie, I love you, but it's all your fault. You done gassed her head up with that lampshade hat. Oh, I can't. Kim was the more successful actress out of the three of them, but Kathy followed Big Kathy's rules to the T and got the big whale. That's the only thing I can give her props on. Not her dressing, not her boring self.
Did you like the dress she would have Paris wedding?
No, I didn't watch that mess.
Oh, you didn't see the pictures?
Oh no, I didn't look at that.
Oh.
No.
But look, you can't hate on Kathy, Corey, for being smart.
I didn't say I'm not hating on her. She's just boring.
That's hating. You can't hate on her.
That's what you want to call it.
That's hate. You can't hate on her for being smarter than the rest of the girls. If you could get, hold on.
Huh?
Hey, Ruth.
Hey.
We miss you. How you been?
Hey!
That's my home girl.
Happy New Year.
I missed you guys.
We missed you too.
How you gonna say Candy and Todd wanted to rep you when you done repped Kelly?
Oh wait, hold on. You can't say that.
What
you have to say
oh,
our word.
Sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Ruth.
You done repped Robert. How you said What the fuck is going on?
Beach, say it.
Bitch, Londi, Storm, Mama D, they all bitches. Let's start from there.
Okay. We trying to slow it down because remember, I can't say certain words.
We ain't slowing this trend down. These bitches that fucked up. Now, listen. Porsha, okay, let me be serious now. Porsha, first of all, Porsha, you have to respect the father to your child.
Yes.
That's number one. You have to respect that man. No matter what happens, you will never change that fact.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
I know you're getting some, some Cialis, dick up there, but you need to respect the one that's working. You need to respect the one that's working, No, I'm just being serious. She's too excited on the Cialis dick when this one over here is community property. But but even if it's community property, at least it works. That's real talk.
Hold on, Ruth. Hold on. Let me read this really quick. Porsha isn't looking for love. She's looking for a dog. We all can see she loves Dennis, but in running around with
Grimmett.
Grimace? What's that?
Grimmett.
She what?
The Grimmett.
Grimace.
Grimace from McDonald's. You know the purple thing?
Okay, go ahead, Ruth. You got the floor again. I had to read that.
Porsha loves Dennis quite all right, but Porsha and Dennis are the same people. They are both dogs. They're hoes.
Yeah.
A hoe and a hoe, you know what happens.
Yeah.
It can't work out. You can't make a home with two hoes in one house. So that's why she found the Cialis guy, because he's gonna fall for that, donkey booty. But it's community property. Very soon, she won't marry that man.
You don't think Porsha's gonna marry Simon?
No.
Well, why not? They're moving in together, bought a $7 million house. Why won't she go through with it?
But
$7 million house and she won't have a job.
Wait. She's doing this thing backwards. When are you supposed to? Are you not supposed to get married before you move in? And for an African man, that's a red flag. And I'm African myself. You cannot move in before he marries you. A ring is not marriage. A ring is not marriage.
The ring didn't mean a thing.
Trust me. Once the Cialis is over, that's why she's clinging on Dennis. She mad at him because he's good.
I gotta slow you down a little bit.
Yes,
you are saying that Dennis is on Cialis. How do you know?
Not Dennis. Dennis is
Simon. Why you think Simon needs Cialis, Ruth?
Yeah, he's about using it. I know that. That's why she's mad. You know when a man is not good like that, you know how we get? We get mad. We are cranky.
Y'all are a mess.
Okay,
maybe. Corey, I cut you off. What were you going to say about Porsha?
I think Ruth said it all. But this is what I will say, though. They may have bought that house, but I don't think Porsha's name is anywhere on any deed.
Well, we should look into it.
Because he has that moving company on standby.
Yeah, he did say that. We need to find out if Porsha's name is on that deed. And
I think
maybe this is the set. This is not going to work anyway because she gave her house to her mom.
No,
but I think she gave her house to her mom because she didn't want to sell it.
Exactly.
Well, we can come back to it.
What's the big deal?
Last time,
What's
remember
the big deal?
She wanted Dennis to sell his house in order to move in with her.
But what's the big deal about her giving her house to her mama? Chateau Sharrell was in Thelma's name.
No, here's the big deal, Gabor. Here's the big deal. She doesn't plan on staying at Dennis's long. She has a backup plan for when that goes south. She can go home.
Yep.
But she said she Dennis.
Remember when she first moved out and she was living with her mama and her mama gave her the master bedroom?
Yeah.
Mama have own house?
She did have her own house. So this is getting complicated. More evidence. You've been silent. We have not letting you speak. Go ahead. Say, what did you want to talk about today?
Oh, well, I was listening to everyone. I missed the beginning part. So I wanted to jump in.
You didn't miss nothing there, hoes.
I've been saying that for a
I just
long
wanted
time.
to put my 2 cents in about Prince Andrew. So could you just repeat what's been the update? Because I've read up on it and I just...
So they're saying that he still has the option to pay her off, and they think that they're going to go ahead and try to pay her off again. And we don't want him to pay her off.
You want him to go to court?
I wanted to go to court, but she did accept a plea with a settlement with Epstein. So she may with Prince Andrew. What do you think?
Well, in the Epstein one, didn't she only get like $500,000?
That's a lot of money.
It is, but not Prince Andrew's money. Like, that's a lot of money, but I'm thinking, I'm reading
that's who Porsha needs to find so she can cash in. Shit.
And currently, right now, Prince Andrew has no cash, so it's not going to be his money. It's going to be the Queen's
Wait a
money.
minute. You heard that?
Yeah, from our mainstream TV, our TV. I'm hearing that he doesn't have any money because he hasn't been working, and the fact that he hasn't been working because of all this. And let's be honest, their money is my taxpayers' money, my tax. So basically,
well, the rumor is if the deal took place, Queen Elizabeth would pay it off.
She's going to pay it off, and that's not her money. That's British pays tax money. So we're paying for the P word. I don't want to say the P word, but we're paying for a P word to get off.
Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And the British public are fuming, or like, how can I be more professional? Are extremely upset, and it's now mainstream media. It's all over BBC. It's all over ITV. So
they're finally talking about it there.
They've always talked about it, but they've kept it to a minimum, only stating facts. But now there is commentary. This week there has been commentary because of the rule of how it's been progressing now, and the fact that the judge is not taken off the table. But I don't see her going to court because I'm trying to think, does she really want to take this man to court, or does she want the money?
That's the problem I'm having.
So bad. It's so bad.
And let's be honest, millions of pounds is a lot of money. I don't know how it constitutes to like American. That's even more.
That's who Porsha needs to find.
She's not even American. She's Australian, but I don't know where she lives. I think she lives in the States, because from what I understand, she's Australian.
She lives in Australia, but she's a United States citizen. Yeah,
so that's even more money when you change British pound to Australian money.
Damn,
it's crazy. But listen, do me a favor, Evidence. When we're still waiting on the judge ruling, as soon as they announce it, I'll do it. If you're available, call in, because I want to know how it plays in England. Okay?
Definitely. But at the moment, he has no money, so the Queen's paying it off if she pays it off. And his title will be obviously taken from him.
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, because they're saying that he needs to be stripped of his title. They're saying the Queen would never do that. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
So
the royals don't have real wealth. It's taxpayers' money. Wow.
Tell them they're going to raise their taxes.
Prince Harry is the only smart one in that family. He says, "You killed my mother over all these hoes. I'm out."
Prince Harry has supporters, but he also don't. Let's be honest, the Queen is very loved here, and her husband did pass away. She's got a lot of sympathy. The royal family have been getting a lot of sympathy. So don't get it twisted. Meghan is loved by a minority.
She still has a following over there?
Well, it's people of color. It's people that there will always be a monarchy, no matter if the Queen's or Prince Andrew. It's an institution. It will remain. It won't go anywhere. The Queen lets everyone know she will go. The monarchy will be here forever.
Whoa.
Wow. It's interesting. We don't have anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's a bit difficult for you guys to understand when, like, the significance of a monarchy, of a family like that. So, which is why it was such a huge thing that Harry did what he did.
It was huge.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for calling in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, more Evidence.
Bye, Evidence.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Okay, Sin, where were you? Your
Y'all forgot about me, huh? I'm just laughing.
What do you want to speak on today?
First of all, Porsha. Porsha needs to go somewhere, sit down. Oh, she needs Cordell to put her in place. And he said, you need to handle that. You know, remember when he would tell her, talk to her like a child?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not that. Okay, she wants Dennis. I mean, any woman that's ever loved anybody out there can see that that girl still wants Dennis. I mean, what she want with old Cialis, like Ruth said. I think it's all just a show, and hopefully it'll get Dennis back. And this is not the first time.
Is it gonna work?
It's not gonna work. I don't think they're not gonna work.
Because you're saying that I'm IRing people now, so I'm done with you.
Well, yeah, I'm done with Porsha. I was done with her when she let Phaedra con her dumb self into saying that Candy R'd her. No, tried to drug her.
Yeah.
I still don't believe that.
Nobody believes it. I mean, it's just
nobody. But Candy sent a cease and desist letter because she couldn't speak on it at the reunion. She said, "Well, I'll let Phaedra, since she's the one that told me, because I received a cease and desist letter from Candy." And that's when they all was like, "You said that." But Porsha, she don't have no sense at all.
Let me read this from David from Norway. Hi, David. He says, also, most states in the U.S. have 16 as the legal age, just like the UK. Not that it matters. A is A. It doesn't matter. I think most people look down on Prince Andrew for what he did. It's just...
You know, Sharrell, I also think that Porsha quit all her jobs because she really thought in her head that this Porsha Family Matters was going to blow up and was going to be her ticket to having her own show and doing her thing. Because let's face it, the last few seasons of Roa kind of rolled off of her back. They were all storylines based off of Porsha. So she thought she was going to, get the middle. It's yes, Bolo, Porsha, Porsha. Come on now.
She was on her back. She was on her back. That's what it was. It didn't roll off her back. She was on her back. But
most of
you taking this too far. They rolled off of her back. Come on now.
Yes, good boy. The last few storylines that helped Roa survive was all based off of Porsha.
Give me
Porsha
the
was
storylines,
the Bolo
Mama.
situation.
Give me the storylines, Mama. I want to hear them.
I thought it was Pena in the custody battle.
Well, we can't talk about that. We can't talk about that upset Skabor.
No, we can talk about it, but I don't think they wrote out. No, she was on her back last season. She was on her back last season, and that was only for what, 2 episodes? It didn't roll off her back now. Come on,
but and they rolled that storyline out for the whole entire season.
Because
they had been using Porsha for 7 seasons straight. All the storylines was based on her. The one season where it was her and it was her and Candy. Thank you. The one season it was her and Candy situation. The next season it was about Dennis and Porsha.
No. Let me tell you, it wasn't about her and Candy. It was about Candy and Phaedra, and Porsha inserted herself. Porsha inserted herself in that beef.
She sure did.
Phaedra used her.
She had to jump in and try to keep her check, and she lied on Candy. That's what she did. She was trying to keep her check. It didn't have nothing to do with her. It was about Phaedra. It was about Phaedra and Candy, and it came from season 8, and it came back in season 9, and Porsha jumped in. And in season 10, Nene came back, and Porsha was on the outs. Porsha was on the outs, want to fight everybody.
Yeah,
she ain't never been no queen of the show. That's why she was paid so little. And then they gave her a 3-part commercial that don't nobody watch but you, because then nobody else in the comments watched.
I watched it.
We know.
All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up.
Wait a minute, I ain't through.
So what'd you say, Sin?
I said I'm not finished. Y'all always cut me off.
Oh, go ahead. What are you gonna say? Go ahead, Sin.
Okay, who else was we talking about?
Girl, you don't even know who we talking about, and you gonna get mad at us like that?
No, we had to do it really quickly because I have another show to do. Let's the last few was Prince Andrew and
Kathy, my girl, with her crazy self, with the big box fan. But Sharrell, you did make her get a spot there.
Y'all need to stop saying that. So funny.
But I like Kim better though, because Kim was like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Y'all are too much. All right, Corey, do you have any last words?
Yeah. I just want to say that unfortunately, I believe more evidence is right. This will not come to court, so she might as well take the settlement.
Oh,
because of diplomatic reasons.
Tell you, I mean, she
because
gonna
of
have pounds of
diplomatic
pounds.
reasons. As a survivor, I really would love for her to rake him over the coals because he deserved to. Because if he did it to her, how many others did he do it to?
Right. No, I agree. It should go to court, but I mean, but people, love those pounds, and they're gonna raise the taxes over there, and she's gonna have pounds of dollars over there in Australia.
Yeah, but the queen does have a personal fortune, though. She does have a personal fortune as well as getting taxpayers' money.
Really? I don't know anything about.
She got an inheritance from her dad, I think, when he died, when she became queen.
But that was like 100 years ago.
I know, but she invested well. They say I think I heard in a documentary that she has at least about maybe almost 100 million in personal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, but then again, it's still, I mean, better than me. He made his money off tax money.
Oh yeah, he definitely did.
Right. So I'm saying it's still.
Amuse is from
England,
so she's saying
the queen is filthy rich.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, worth everything.
Yeah, Harry and William got off easy because they got an inheritance from Diana. So it's not like Prince Charles where he doesn't have an actual personal fortune unless he invests his salary.
But I just read something today where Meghan won some suit that she had over there. She was getting like 1,000 pounds or however 1,000 pounds is, how much that is over here. But I read that today.
Wow.
Yeah, she's won several suits.
All right, guys.
Talking about her and all that.
I gotta wrap this up.
Okay.
Thank you, Corey. I appreciate the call. Thanks for calling.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Sin. I appreciate the call.
Bye, y'all.
Take care. Have a good one.
Bye.
All right. I got another show to do after this. As always, that was another good show. We got to keep our eye on Porsha, and I will be looking into whose name is on that deed, because if her name is not on that deed, she knows she might not be in that relationship long. It's just a mess. All right. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel. You do. So I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry backstage if I didn't get to your calls. I took as many as I could. Thank you, chat, for always being so involved, opinionated, and factual. And especially with the thing that goes on in England that I'm not really too familiar with the monarchy. I don't really know much about it like that. All right, guys, on 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.